What am I getting rid of here? Probably the Avalanche Caller. Everything they have is in the skies, and we're sort of committing to the mill here. Part of the reason I am is because, they're going to be drawing cards themselves with Into the Stories, that kind of shenanigans. Faceless Haven is kind of nice. We might could put on a little bit of pressure with that. What's up, everybody? My name's Shan. Today we're going to be diving into a Mono Blue Snowmo Mill. Can't believe I said that correctly. 2 days in a row, because, well, y'all know yesterday I recorded this entire video and then realized that the audio was out. Yeah, I wasn't actually muted, in case anyone was wondering. There's a little cord that attaches to the back of my microphone, which is like the way it plugs into the computer because it's a USB mic. It came unplugged, but not enough to where I could see it. It wasn't dangling or anything, just enough to where it wasn't receiving a signal. So, sad face there. But today we're going to be replaying this Mono Blue Snowmo Mill deck because, well, it's still really fun and we did the thing with the deck, so happy about that one. Anyways, without further ado, we're going to be diving into exactly what this deck is, and it's pretty much exactly what its name describes. It's a snow mill deck. Snowmo Mill is a play on words with snowmobile. Get it? Snowmo Mill. Anyways, so we have pretty much everything you would expect in a Mono Blue Snow deck. We got the Gravenlord, the Into the Story, the Ruin Crabs, the where do they go? The Tutelage, right? So all the elements you need to just absolutely mill the crap out of your foe, which is really nice. But one thing that I've realized in playing this deck is it acts a little like Rogues, and I know I say that and everyone's like, oh, duck, cover, run. No, but it acts a little bit like Rogues in the fact that it can be a beatdown deck or it can be a mill deck because you have things like Ascendant Spirit, which can become a 6/6 flying creature that draws you cards, which is, well, insane value, obviously. You have Avalanche Caller, which for 2 mana can create you 4/4 haste hexproof creatures, right? And again, you can end up paying this multiple times, so come mid to late game, you can end up creating 2 or 3, which is a bit much, but again, 2 or 3 4/4s that have hexproof and haste, that's 12 points of damage, and, well, certainly enough to end most games, right? Fae of Wishes is really nice as it allows you to dive into your sideboard. Also, it gives you a flyer, as we do have a whole lot of, like, angels and that kind of stuff, with the maul, whatever. So having flyers and definitely having some flying defenses helps. We also have Lofty Denial, so having creatures again in the sky is really beneficial. Jawari to help us cast our counter magic spells. Now we are only running 22 lands, so I mean, I guess you could maybe cut out more lands and run Jawari, but honestly I feel like you need to be running maybe 23 lands, maybe 24 in this deck. Anyways, Mystical Dispute, really good counter magic spell, and this is one of the reasons why we are only running 22 lands, because if you take a harder look at the deck, you end up cutting a lot of these cards, a lot of these 3-cost cards, sort of down at least a little bit, right? So Of One Mind, really good as well, as a lot of the human wizards that we get from the snow aspect, well, they're humans, right? And then we have, of course, fairies and crabs and spirits to be the non-humans. So 1 mana draw 2, really good, especially whenever you have the tutelage already down. Brazen Borrower, really good bounce spell, can help send off the opponent's tempo, as well as giving you the 3/1 at flash speed, so all that's really nice. And again, helps build into the beatdown sort of strat of the deck. Didn't Say Please, counter target spell, its controller mills 3 cards. The nice thing about this card is you're actually putting 4 cards into your opponent's graveyard, right? Because you're countering a spell, 1, and then milling them 3, so equals 4, which means you're basically going over half the way for Into the Story, and you're getting half the way there with Lull Mages. Another interesting add to this deck is a Heraldic Banner. Another reason why we're only running 22 lands, because this does help us ramp a little bit, and it really plays well into the beatdown. Also, funnily enough, it makes your Ruin Crab able to attack. But in all seriousness, this helps your Brazens, it helps your Frost Augurs, that's not what I meant. Helps your Avalanche Callers, your Ascendant Spirits, all that kind of stuff. Just be bigger, essentially, right? Lull Mages is fantastic, and I do recommend running it in the main board, even with, some Sultai Andes running around here and there. For the large majority, people are playing creature-heavy decks, and this is a great way of taking a creature, not just destroying it, but taking it. So, Gravenlord, honestly, I felt this card to be a little slow in this deck. If you wanted to cut it down to 2 or maybe even 1 copy, go for it, but it is still very nice when it does go off, and of course proccing this with the tutelage is a great way to send your foe a packing, right? Into the Story, of course, we all know this, we draw cards. One of the nicest things about this deck is the Faceless Haven. Whenever you play a snow deck, getting access to this 4/3 land is so incredibly valuable. So that's, again, plays into the beatdown. So generally throughout your games, similar if you've played Rogues before, where in the beginning you sort of take what you can get, you're not complaining, right? You're happy with whatever good stuff you get. But then you sort of base the rest of your plays and the rest of your decision making on the opponent's deck. Do I have a better chance of winning with beatdown? Do I have a better chance of trying to mill them to 0? And, you know, make your plays and judgments based off of that. Now, quick look into the sideboard. You can copy it verbatim if you want to. It is a best of 1 sideboard, so sleep won't work if you're going to play best of 3. And again, this sideboard is only to interact with the Fae of Wishes, so if you're going to play best of 3, maybe take a closer look at it and find some better cards to go in here, some more overarching general ones. But, you know, we have the big ones, you can into the story, and then I have some fun ones like your best sea guard and you know, Shark Typhoon. Sleep, if you are playing best of 1, this one isn't like just a fun one. It's actually really, really good. We keep talking about beatdown. This is fantastic. Tap all your opponent's creatures, and they don't untap during their next turn, so you could kind of get 1.5 swing ins off this. I say 1.5 because generally you play it, tap all the opponent's creatures, swing in, come the opponent's turn, those creatures don't untap, but they'll probably play more, right? So just be aware of that. Anyways, thanks everybody for watching all the way through the deck tech breakdown. Make sure you're watching all the way through the videos. You know, I lost the audio for those footages yesterday, but we had a really excellent game. So I think I'm still going to stick that game on the end of this video. So if you're interested in seeing how this deck performs up against like a Sultai deck, one of these, you know, top tier meta decks, then, you know, stick around and we'll be showcasing that as well. Again, I apologize for the inconvenience yesterday and for missing so many videos here recently, but y'all know I got a crazy busy schedule, and with working on the second channel, this stuff just sort of happens. Anyways, I know the second channel's also coming along a little slow, but you know, you work a day job and you do this and then you're trying to do that as well. Sometimes you spread yourself a little thin, so it's just the way it goes, right? Anyways, thanks everybody once again. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more, and of course, I'll see you in the matches. Orion? Is that Orin? M42X. We'll keep this hand. We don't have a ton of lands, but we got the Lofty, we got the Frost Augur, so maybe we can find some more off the back of the Frost Augur. We had a ton of card draw in hand with the, well, literally almost all of our card draw here, right? Plus the Frost Augur. I think that is all of our card draw, so to speak. Frost Augur's not too much card draw, but y'all know what I mean. Selfless Savior. Hey, another land, I'll take it. We can activate you at instant speed, so I'm gonna wait actually, because we have the Lofty Denial, and I know it only counters things for per 1 mana, but you never know. You never know. Speaker of the Heavens, we gotta let that resolve. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. Bluff Princess. I will let that one resolve. And we'll pass, and we'll activate the Frost Augur. Can I hit a snow card? No, another of 1 mana. That's a bummer. That is a bummer, as the experts would say. Now we can cast of 1 mana on our turn. I'm going to go for the Lofty Denial play once more. I think there's something solid to be said about it. We'll see though. Yeah, super happy I did. Super duper happy. Alright, so we got the Maul out of here, which is great. Fantastic. See if I can find a card. Take action. Hey! Found a free land. Not a bad thing, not a bad thing at all. So we're at 4. 1 more land will be enough for Gravenlore. I think we drop Frost Augur, drop of 1 mana. You know what? Should have dropped of 1 mana first. Shit. Because, you know, all the other things I could have potentially drawn into. Like a Rune Crab. Oh, man. That's alright. You're just going to chill back, Frost Augur. Alright, so Rune Crab coming down means we'll have a human and a non-human, which means this of mine will only cost 1 mana. So for next turn, we can put down a Rune Crab and cast of 1 mana for only 2. Still have 2 left over. Should be pretty good chances of us finding a land as well. Felidar for the foe. Wish I had that didn't say please last turn. That's fun. Alright, so again, we're going Rune Crab, we're going of 1 mana, and honestly, if I find a land, I'm probably just playing it and saving the didn't say please mana. Oh, let's go. Let's go. How many cards you got over there? Just 4? So we still need a few more for Into the Story. But honestly, if we use the Didn't Say Please this turn, we'll be right there. Right there where we want to be. Smacking them down like a couple clowns. I am a little worried about the Felidar Retreat. Not gonna lie. That one is a little bit, you know. Oh, God dang it. I'm not going to end up countering anything this turn, am I? I could have countered the Outlet, and I said, no, I don't want to counter an Outlet. I want to be greedy. Give me something bigger. They don't have anything bigger. They just have lands in hand. Oh, no, don't do it. They're doing it. They're doing it even though I just told them not to. Alright, come on, cast something. Cast. Oh, damn it. Alright, whatever. Take a little look-see here. Hey, we hit 1 land. What else can I hit? Rune Crab. Well, that's not bad. That's not a bad draw at all. So we go Rune Crab. They're gonna hate us. But, you know, that's alright. Yeah. Alright, so Into the Story is now turned online. Want to save enough mana for Didn't Say Please, which would be 1, 2, 3. So I have 2 left over. 2 mana. Do I go for an Avalanche Caller? The big baller. The one that can actually stop the enemies. Or Ascendant Spirit. Well, I think this is more mana efficient, and so, well, it's going to be the play. Of course, if I had put down Ascendant, I still could have activated a Frost Augur, so it's not like we would have lost plays, so to speak. Anyways, this is all right. We're doing good. We got them down to 38. That's not fantastic, but, you know. Oh, there comes that fabled land I was talking about. That fabled land. That's fine, because we do still have the Avalanche Caller, so I can pop a land up if I want to, need to, that kind of thing. The only thing I don't like is the fact that they are going to be able to sacrifice a creature to keep the speaker alive. But, you know how it goes. I am going to also get rid of one of these Frost Augurs, because I don't want to be hemorrhaging life over here. I need to, you know, stop the bleeding, so to speak. And we're bleeding quite a bit. Bleeding everywhere. All right. Enough of that. Yep. So Speaker lives. We got rid of the Selfless, though. They will start creating angels here, which is super duper mega ultra unfortunate for us. We're down to 10. They're to 33, which is fine. Ascendant Spirit, can we get you into the sky? Not sure. I am not sure. Alright, let's see. Would it be a tutelage? Tutelage. We have 6 mana. I would love to actually be able to cast other things besides just what I'm about to, but that's alright. Ascendant Spirit, go! I'm gonna try and get this bad boy up into the sky. But, you know, there is something to be said for Tutelage, Graven Lore, Into the Story, just sort of trying to mill them out. This opponent and their lands, it's insane. So the creatures are now 4/4s. This is exactly why I said I hate what's it called? They're swinging all in again. All right. So that's 5 damage in the sky. I can block most of it down here in the ground. That's 2 and that's 2. Alright, so the way this works is you block there, you block there, I think. You block there. You can't take 9 points of damage, so you gotta block 2 Frost Augur. You got to, I'm sorry. Now we're also going to tap one of these Frost Augers in the Snow Island before everything sort of gets traded out. So going down to 5. Ascendant Spirit is going to live. All right, so we'll be able to live. We'll be. Oh man. I really wish it said if it's not a snow, you can put it to the bottom if you want, or put it in your graveyard, or put it anywhere except for where it currently is. You know what I mean? That's fine. So we're drawing Jawari. Jawari. I need 3 to be able to turn this into an angel. Which means I would only have 2 left thereafter, which is just enough for Jawari. I'm just going to play Jawari. I don't think we'll get a chance to actually use it full effectiveness, so play it, boost you, and then maybe use Avalanche Collar. The unfortunate thing is we're going to lose our Ascendant Spirit here as well. What I really need is a Fae. Fae would be nice. Alright, so you pop up top. Activate this. Sure. I mean, why would I not? Alright, so they're at 48, but at least they can't create any more angels. That's a benefit. Tutelage, not necessarily what I wanted. We're at what, 7 mana? They're down to 24 cards. It's not going to be enough. I got to go for the end of the story. I don't know that I have anything main deck to really deal with what we're up against right now, but if I were going to find it, this is how. This is the way. That's not the way. That's not it. That's not how you do it. TDA. And, you know, that's a hand. That's what that is. Not a good one, but it is one. Anyways, I think we'll keep this. Do I keep the tutelage or the end to the story? Well, we also have the Rune Crab. If I keep tutelage, we could really apply some pressure with the millage. I guess I could also get rid of Fae. Yeah, let's just get rid of the Fae. Keep it like this. Keep it like this. Hopefully we can actually get some good use out of this Rune Crab. They said hello and they're playing Lotus. Probably Rogues. Probably Rogues. I mean, I don't know. Cycling players do that sometimes too to sort of throw you off. They're like, hey, how you doing? I'm a nice guy. But they're not. They're not nice guys or girls. Cycling is rude. It's Rogues. Told you. Told you. It's alright. We'll have... That was my play. You son of a bitch. You know, I gotta say, I'm a little surprised they didn't actually just destroy our shit there. I was really expecting them to also have the Blood Chief's Thirst and me to just be like, oh, you know, fair magic is fair. So we did manage to get rid of 2 Soaring Thought Thieves from our opponent here, which is fantastic. Go ahead, play your 1-mana Thieves Guild. I'm gonna counter the shit out of that. Let's get rid of all their rogues, right? If I can. If I can. Now, if they're smart, they'll try and remove my Rune Crab. But, you know, who knows? We'll see. We're now down to 7. There will be to 7 if I can get down this other land, which means Into the Story will be turned online. not gonna lie, I am very surprised. I thought they had a, like, you know, something. I thought they had a something, but they don't, so it's alright. Now, we do have the option to go in for a beatdown. If I was to get down Avalanche Caller, start spawning the 4/4s, we could do that whole Sonic and Dance. They're at 8, so I could take their Ruin Crab here, right? Or their Wind Robber, but we don't want to take their Wind Robber. I think we would rather take the Crab. Take a Thigh Crab. Oh, whoa, whoa. Again, we could have got down Tutelage, but Crab actually mills them more, 1, and 2 gets rid of one of their creatures, so... you know, I'm gonna take it. They could have a Heartless Act here or an Eliminate, I suppose. I suppose so. Now, we're only at 7 in Graveyard, but their Wind Robber, when it hits us, that will put us to 8. So, unfortunately, we're not saving ourselves from, you know, hitting that point, but it's alright. I'll take the crab. I'll take some crabs from the foe every once in a while, if it'll help me. Sure. Sure, lather me up in crabs. Oh god, actually that sounds horrific. They Heartless Act their own Ruin Crab to prove a point. That point is, you won't be taking my shit today, Johnny. I respect that. Alright, TDA swinging in with, yep, yes, very nice. So we are now to 8 in Graveyard. Pay attention for that kind of stuff. There is our Into the Story. Do I want to go for it, though? It seems like such an obvious play. It seems like such an obvious counter for the foe. You know what I mean? Tutelage is fantastic, and I would prefer to go Tutelage before casting the Into the Story. Oh, don't make me regret this, Magic. Don't you dare. Don't do it. Don't do it. TDA, come on, come on. You have 2 cards. Don't let either one up. Oh, you scared the shit out of me, TDA. I'm not gonna lie, that scared the actual crap out of me. What am I getting rid of here? Probably the Avalanche Caller. Everything they have is in the skies, and we're sort of committing to the mill here. Part of the reason I am is because, you know, they're gonna be drawing cards themselves with Into the Stories, that kind of shenanigans. Faceless Haven is kind of nice. We might could put on a little bit of pressure with that. Put on thy pressure of one mind. All right, well, you know, hey, taking out their blue mana, good thing for us, right? Means it pretty much drops. Actually, it does drop all of their counter magic. Now they could still have removal for the Ruin Crab. That would be unfortunate. But we are going to mill them a... Oh, Fabled Passage is bad. Fabled Passage is a bad one. It's bad. I'm mad and sad. All right, we're down to 15. We're down to 13. You just milled me a Ruin Crab? That's sad. That's a sad day. I really wanted that. You don't know how much I love my crabs. Hey, we milled them a Ruin Crab. Take that. Take that. Now, obviously, we save Into the Story for a later date here. No attacks. In turn. Alright, here. While they have no blue mana down. Go, go, go! While their Fabled is off the board. What? Come on, game. So we drew 3 lands and 1 didn't say please. It's the luck I'm having today. We did manage to get rid of another Into the Story of theirs. That is 3 Into the Stories gone for the foe. Hey, I will take that all day long. 1, 2... Wait, or is it just 2? No, it's 3. It's definitely 3. Definitely 3. All right. They're swinging in. They're going for the beatdown. How many cards? They got 21 cards left. We can mill 3 per crab and 2 per draw. So that's 5 per turn if we just have these 2, which puts them down to 16. Not enough. Not enough considering we're at 11 life. It didn't say please. That's helpful. 2 didn't say pleases. You better be asking kindly. You better be asking kindly. So what kind of turn timer are we on? A 3-turn 3-turn timer? Goodness. I think we can mill them. I think we got this, by golly. I think we've done it. Or how does that saying go? I know there's something within there. We have to stop everything they do, I think. So Goodbye, Thieves Guild. Much as I don't like countering a 1 mana spell. If they go for the counter magic on my counter magic, well, it's Mill City. It is Mill City. So we're taking them down to 10 cards with this. Should be down to 10, right? Oh, let's go. So they're on a 2-turn timer. Hey, there we go. Way to cut out the odds chance, or, you know, push them in my favor. Whatever. Y'all know what I'm saying. They're moving Lourdes over. They're slamming to jamming the Lourdes down. Is it going to help them, though? Is it going to help them? I guess we'll see. They're sacrificing. There's good seeding. Let's go. We just beat Rogues at their own game. I feel good. Feel good.
one true guardian.